what could easily pass for the social aspect of the 2013 Democracy Day, which had earlier featured President Goodluck Jonathan present the midterm report of the transformation agenda of his government to stakeholders from different parts of the country and indeed the world at the International Conference Center Abuja, took place at the banquet hall of the Presidential Villa Abuja on Thursday, 30th May 2013. Tagged the People's Democratic Party Family Dinner, the event was put together specially by President Goodluck Jonathan and the chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Alhaji Dr. Bamanga Tukur, to thank members of the party from the 6 geopolitical zones of the country for the support and cooperation they had given to Jonathan's administration, which had enabled it to post what many had called a very good performance in the last 2 years of his first term in the saddle of leadership of the country. It was also an occasion for the People's Democratic Party to pat itself on the back for having been in charge of the helms of leadership of the country in the 14 unbroken years of our democracy. The very impressive turnout of members of the PDP at the dinner, which transcended all strata of leadership in the party, is a bold affirmation of the resolve of members to continue to show unalloyed allegiance and belief in the party. This shows clearly and unequivocally to the world that anything to the contrary has been peddled in some quarters is just a figment of the imagination of authors of such stories and a ploy by them to destabilize the party. The presence of the Senate President, Senator David Mark, the Speaker of Nigeria's House of Representatives, Honorable Aminu Waziri Bello Tambuwal, and key members of both chambers of the National Assembly at the dinner should also put paid to all insinuations about the frosty relationship between the executive and the legislature. The governors, who are a very strong force in the scheme of things, not just in the People's Democratic Party, but at the national level, also showed up in full force at the dinner. Governor Jonah Jang of Plateau State, Godswill Akpabio of Akwa Ibom State, Shehu Shema of Katsina State, Theodore Orji of Abia State, Ibrahim Damkwambo of Gombe State, Sullivan Chime of Enugu State, Siriake Dixon of Bayelsa State, Emmanuel Odwanga of Delta State, Idris Wada of Kogi State, Ramalan Yero of Kaduna State, Leah Limoke of Cross River State, and the deputy governors of Niger and Kwara states all pledged their allegiance and unflinching support to the party, on whose wings they had climbed to national recognition. Former governors Ikedio Hakim of Imo State and Bayo Alawa Kala of Oyo State were also there. In the PDP family dinner brought together members of the party from every nook and cranny of the country, radiating love and camaraderie towards one another, as they strategize for the arduous tasks and challenges ahead. Setting the tone for the direction in which the event will go and the reason why this special evening was put together, President Goodluck Jonathan's Special Advisor on Political Matters, Dr. Ali Gulak, stated emphatically that the event was put together simply to create an atmosphere where members will mix freely at close quarters with one another, pat one another on the back, build new allegiances, re-establish contact, and indeed celebrate the achievements of the PDP in the last 14 years as the ruling party of Africa's most populous black nation, and President Goodluck Jonathan's impressive run in the last 2 years in the saddle.
The PDP, sir, is the only national party in Nigeria. The PDP is the only party that has 3 leaders across the country. And no party in Nigeria can win national elections without 3 leaders. This is the first time the president has presented a midterm report. It was not yesterday. It has never happened in the country. The documents are there. Our minister Shomshinu said, even if you don't believe in the figures, at least these words are practical. They are roads, railways are working, power is being brought upon. It's there for everyone to see. Mr. President has done well, and we endorse you, sir.
There were performances by Nigeria's ageless Amazon and Queen of Music, Onyeka Owenu, with comedians Codons and Clint the Drunk taking on the high-profile audience with some quick-witted cracks.
You people should want them with me and be happy. Because, like I said in the beginning, why would my uncle, the president, not win anytime when the opponents are wishing themselves good luck?
Goodwill messages were delivered by party leaders from the 6 geopolitical zones, where solidarity and support of the zones were further pledged to both the party and the administration of President Goodluck Jonathan. Those who spoke included Chief Emmanuel Iwayamu for the Southeast Zone, Chief Ebenezer Babatope for the Southwest Zone, Senator Stella Omo for the South-South, Professor Jerry Ghana for North Central, Hajar Zainab Mena for the Northeast Zone, and Ambassador Aminu Wali, Nigeria's ambassador to China, who voiced the views of the PDP members of the Northwest Zone.
And today as I speak, we are very happy. We are not disappointed because, you see, Jonathan is doing very well. In every department he has done very well. He has also given us our fair share. Some people may be greedy and keep demanding. I think Jonathan has given us our fair share. We can't get everything. So we have tried. We are very grateful. If you look at President Jonathan, he combines all the heroes of our country into himself. Our family. His name is Azikiwe. Anywhere, when you come to anywhere you find President Jonathan, you will have a forward-time president and then change the generation. He comes with all enthusiasm, and therefore, by the grace of God, God will going to support your administration.
In the 14 years of this democracy, Mr. President presented to the people of Nigeria and indeed to the whole world his 2 years reports. And indeed, this 2 years reports indicates that Mr. President's transformation program is on course.
We have no reason whatsoever not to support Dr. Goodluck Jonathan. We are delighted because he performed very well yesterday. Indeed, there was a tremendous celebration of the efforts so far, and we from North Central would like to salute this.
There is no way I will stand up here with what you have done for the women in Nigeria that I cannot mention what you have done. You have proved yourself to be a very reliable leader, a very competent person. When we went around to campaign with you, you kept on promising that you will never disappoint Nigerians, and you have never disappointed us.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, like somebody has said, Mr. President is a man of humility. Mr. President is a man of honesty. Mr. President means well for this country and every part of this country.
Others who spoke at the PDP family dinner were Governor Godswill Akpabio, Chairman PDP Governors Forum, Speaker of Nigeria's House of Representatives, Honorable Bello Waziri Tambuwal, Senate President David Mark, the Chairman Board of Trustees of the PDP, Chief Tony Aneni, and the National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Alhaji Dr. Bamanga Tukuru, CON. In their various submissions, they all pleaded for forgiveness among members of the party who have issues with one another for the sake of moving the party forward. They also congratulated President Jonathan for 2 years of brilliant performance in the saddle. The Senate President and Speaker, House of Representatives, speaking on behalf of all members of both chambers, pledged to cooperate with the President to deepen our democracy.
I want to thank the PDP for integrating all Nigerians. Your election from the minority part of where I come from was a watershed. It is only a party that is truly national that could have given you a ticket to run as a presidential candidate. Mr. President, your performance is also like pregnancy. No matter how you try to be modest and humble, by next year, in the 10th year of your regime, Nigerians will be singing your praises. So just continue and wait for God. The House of Representatives of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, where our great party forms the majority, we've been complementing and supporting the programs of the executive arm of government, which is also a product of our own party, the PDP. Mr. President and leaders of our party, we should imbibe the spirit of togetherness and be working together as a family, and as a family in the true sense of the word. Congratulations.
14 years of uninterrupted democratic rule in this country. I think we are very right to beat our chest and say we are done very well. Let me assure you that the legislative arm will continue to give support to the executive arm. From time to time, you see us in a form of disagreement. That is what keeps democracy going. It is that disagreement that strengthens democracy. It is not the quarrel that will break the family. It is the quarrel that will unite the family and make the family stronger. And the PDP family will continue to grow from strength to strength. The PDP family will grow from strength to strength because PDP family works with the fear of the Almighty God.
Must be recognized and enforced. The leadership of the party will not tolerate the situation where it will preside over the divided power. If we expect the PDP now to stand the best of time, to withstand and overcome the storms and crises being fueled by the opposition party, we must be united, focused, decisive, and dedicated to a common cause.
We will continue to succeed only if we imbibe the virtues of party discipline, loyalty, unity. As our leader, great party, will continue to preach. We all salute your leadership. We all thank you for the journey so far and what you continue.
There were two performances, one from the cultural troupe from Niger State and Timi Dakolo, before President Goodluck Jonathan's address, in which he thanked members for turning out in such impressive numbers. Stating that the get-together was an idea between him and the national chairman of the PDP, Alhaji Bamanga Tukur, to get members of the party from the top to the bottom to sit in a broad setting such as that. President Goodluck Jonathan admonished members to be steadfast and not be deterred, but rekindle their love for the party. According to him, that the opposition is planning to merge and forge alliances against the PDP is not enough reason for any PDP member to lose sleep but is a clarion call for every member to go back to the drawing board, retool, reload, re-engineer, and re-strategize for the challenges ahead, so that as usual, the PDP will come out tops, as the party has done in the last 14 years.
We are here because we feel that we have to create a platform for us to exchange ideas. Some of our members in the National Assembly always see them on television. At least here we are able to interact with some of them. Also, some of our ministers, probably it's difficult to see them. Here we are able to interact, even if it's for 1 second. And especially the founding fathers from this great party, that we owe so much to, and we respect so much. We appreciate you for what you have done and what you continue to do. I'm not talking about individuals. We don't conspire against anybody. We have no business conspiring against anybody. So if there are political parties who come together because of one person, allow them. All what we have to do as members of this PDP family is to continue to unite. All of us who spoke raised issues, as Senate President all mentioned. As long as they're a family, husband and wife disagree. Even twin brothers sometimes disagree, twin sisters disagree. Siblings of the same family must disagree. Sometimes even father and son disagree. So there must be some disagreement, but the ability for us to resolve our differences amicably is even one of the reasons why we meet other political parties.
The PDP family dinner ended on that note. We congratulate President Goodluck Jonathan for successfully completing the first half of his first-year tenure in office, and the PDP for 14 years of steering the ship of state of the ruling party.